Have you ever wondered why sometimes when you get your images back that they're cropped, or when you're ordering them they appear to be cropped as well? In this example here we're going to look at 4 images that I've created with one digital camera. When you look at these 4 images here, you can see that some of them are a completely different ratio to the others. So let's select them and move through. Now that we've brought the images up to the 4x6 inch glossy size, here of course we can choose different sizes to print, but in here also we can actually see the way that the images are going to print compared to the way they looked originally when you saw them first. If we hover our mouse over the images, we can actually see what the original image looked like. This one you can remember was a square, it's now rectangular. This one's quite elongated and it's cropped quite a lot. And this one looks to have not cropped at all. To see what effect this is having on our prints, because the way I view this here is the way that they will print. If I click on the image, then click on Edit, I can see as I look at this that I have a grey area on the top of my image and a grey area on the bottom of my image. If I click on Crop on the left, I now have drag marks on the corners of my image here inside the greyed areas. I can now move what we call the printing area up and down, and this I have to do with all of my images that are going to crop. Because of the ratio of different cameras, most images will crop for most different sizes. Once I've adjusted this to where I am happy with it, I click on Apply, then click on Save, and I've adjusted my image. Let's have a look at the next image, which was the square one. Click on it, unclick the first one, click on Edit. Here you'll see this square image has much greater cropping on it. Again, if I click on Crop, I can adjust the area that I will have printed. In this case it's a bit hard, so we'll go for the best fit possible. There, go Apply, Save, and I do the same thing for each subsequent image. Apply, Save. This image is cropping a little bit, but we're not happy with, not concerned about that result. So just click back, and there I have my images cropped, ready to print. If I look at a different size, you'll see that the cropping ratio changes on all my images. If I was to choose possibly an 8x10, you'll see that these now look different to the way they were going to print in the 6x4. Again, if I click on the image, click on Edit, you'll see this is now cropping from the sides, whereas previously it was cropping from the top and bottom. So as you can see, for all different sizes, a bit of cropping takes place, and it's very important that you understand this when you're making decisions about your prints that you'll be creating. See, the crop is much greater than previously when I was doing the 6x4, and in this way it's not too bad. It allows me to crop tighter to possibly my most important subject. There you have a quick explanation of printing and cropping your images.